We could run away. You and me together, baby, we don't gotta stay. Let's lose our minds. We could go crazy and leave it all behind. It could be glorious, 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 glorious. It could be glorious, 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 glorious.
Welcome back to Millers in Motion. We cannot believe that we are fast approaching our 2-year Nomadversary.
That also means that this video, right here, the one you're watching, is our 100th video.
Wow, that's a milestone.
Thank you so much to everybody that has watched, subscribed, anything that you've done, commented, even the people that commented bad stuff.
That's right.
I like you too.
Thank you so much for all of your help and your support.
In this video, we're going to kind of give you some big life updates. We've changed locations a couple of times. Things have drastically changed over the last few months.
Big changes.
So let's dive into it. So we are at one of our favorite campgrounds. This is Twin Coves. It's a COE park, or Corps of Engineers if you're not familiar with it, managed by the city of Flower Mound. So we're just on the north side of Grapevine Lake. If you're looking for a hidden gem in the DFW area, this one's amazing. Don't blow it up too much. We want to be able to get sight still. So in addition to giving you some updates, we're going to show you around the RV park here a little bit too, which is really more of a campground. We've done it previous full tour, so we're just going to show off some of the sites, and we're actually standing in our site. You saw the rig a second ago. It's directly behind you now. This is one of the best features about this, is just sitting on the water with gorgeous sights. So
Yes, and this is one of the most quiet campgrounds we come to, and we love it.
until those dang YouTubers bust the camera out, then it's less quiet. So first update. I think a lot of you guys know how fun I had being on RV Unplugged Season 1. And we've put it out there a little bit on the other social medias, but we are officially and publicly involved with RV Unplugged Season 2. It's no secret. I ran Season 1 rally. I'm going to be running Season 2 rally, and as if Todd had his way, the future rallies. In addition to that, I also signed on to be the game master. Woo-ha-ha-ha.
No better person.
Yeah, I figured Todd tortured me. Now I get to torture 10 other contestants. So super excited about that. Also, make sure, check out the rally website. All of that is live now. You can buy tickets for the rally. So if you want to come and hang out with Todd, Tony, the entire cast from RV Unplugged Season 2, which we will be announcing very soon, and a handful of Season 1 RV Unpluggers as well.
And if you didn't already watch Season 1, you definitely should, because then you can go see how much fun he had.
Exactly. You can find out all that information at www.rvunpluggedtv.com. We'll also put a link in the description below.
All right. Next big update. I quit my job. Now, it may not be exactly what you think. This was actually many years in the making for this decision. It was not an easy decision to come by. Many of you know that I'm a physician assistant in internal medicine, and I had been with my clinic for 11 years. And I told you that at that time when we started this, I was not comfortable setting that down. And I am still not comfortable setting that down. But I did want to change the parameters and the way that I practice. And there were several things that kind of came into the picture. And they finally all landed in a way that was conducive to me leaving that position, taking a different position that offers less hair in my face and more flexibility with my schedule and our travel.
Clear as mud.
Clear as mud.
So she changed.
I didn't want to. Then I did want to, and I did it.
And also, she changed jobs. Is pretty much all she just said there.
Well, and I changed clinics. I'm still doing the same thing, just in a little different way with some different people. So I got the things I wanted, and we'll see that that works out. But I'm really excited about the new clinic and about the many patients that I might get to see again, and the new ones I'm going to get to develop relationships with.
So as you know, this year, one of the biggest changes we made was that right behind us. this Alliance Valor 44 V14 has been exactly what we were hoping for.
Yes.
The company itself, we've had some great customer service experiences. Of course, the best customer service experience is not using it.
True.
But when we've had to, they've been amazing. Couldn't speak more highly about the guys up at Alliance for that. Also, we're missing one really big component on this RV.
Well, it's not a requirement, but man, it's going to make life a lot easier.
Yes, it is. So coming up in 2024, hopefully pretty quickly, is we will be redoing our solar system. Now you may ask, why is it taking so long? Well, RV Unplugged is part of the problem.
That's right. We're going to be in Florida for a long time.
Yep. As you know, too, our previous build, we partnered with Todd and Big Beard Batteries, and we are doing it again.
That's right. Hey, if it works, let's go.
And in doing that process, we are going a slightly different system with our build this year, and that took some development from Todd and his team.
That's right.
They have now completed that, and unfortunately, him and I have a little thing to film coming up here pretty soon, so unfortunately, we're not going to have time to install. But once we get back and the dust all settles, we will be putting a pretty extensive solar system on board this Valor because we have some plans.
We do it. And if you haven't caught, there's a little twist to the battery system. So stay tuned to find out what that is.
It's batteries.
True, it is batteries.
Big Beard Batteries.
Many of them.
Okay.
Something else we've had going on behind the scenes for the past several months is that, as some of you know, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, which is terrible and awful, and we've been going through that. But the good news here is that she has completed all of her chemotherapy. So we are so thrilled to be able to tell you that. She does have one major surgery left, but after that, it looks good. We'll say that much. And so we're so proud of her. We're so happy for her. And this has been one of those things that's kind of kept us more in the DFW area. And once we get a bow put on that and we know that she is healthy and well, that's why you'll see us on the road a little bit more.
Also, we want to say a huge thank you because we have put that out there a couple of times now just on social media when she's been okay with it. And so many of you guys have reached out and offered your thoughts and prayers. And just know that if we didn't reply back to them because there were so many, we appreciate every single one of them. And we have been sharing those with her if we know she can't see them.
Yes, we sure have. And she appreciates it too. She's had a fantastic attitude and your support is a big reason why.
So with everything we just told you, between good cancer outlooks, new jobs, solar systems, dogs being dogs,
We love our dogs.
Ryan being Ryan, what is our game plan for 2024? I'm going to say with the RV, but I really just mean a game plan as one big picture.
Here's a hint. It is jam-packed.
Yes, and it's jam-packed early on. So you guys are seeing this video the week before the 2024 Florida RV Super Show down in Tampa. So if you are coming, we're doing the live podcast. If you watch anything, you've heard that, so I'm not going to bore you with it.
Yeah.
But we are also doing the meetup with some Season 1 RV Unplugged OGs.
That's right.
And the cast announcements for Season 2 with Phil and Stacy from Today is Someday at their Elks Lodge fundraiser meetup. So if there are tickets available, make sure and check that out. I'll put another link for that down below.
And those are charitable donations, and so you can learn more about that if you have any questions. But know that you're not paying to see the people. That's a charitable donation.
Yes. So in addition to that, we obviously are doing the Tampa show. Once that wraps up, we get so much rest, we don't get any rest.
No rest.
So we literally leave the Tampa show and we drive all the way to Orlando. I have to go to my PGA show, which is the week after Tampa every year.
Oh, golf in Florida is so rough.
Anyway, so between you and me. So I'm going to the 2024 PGA show. I want to say Super Show. That's not what it's called, which is essentially a gathering of golf professionals. I still maintain my licensing and my PGA accreditation and all that. So I go do some education, see some people I haven't seen in a while, shake some babies, kiss some hands, all that stuff.
If you need me, I'll be by the pool.
Pretty much. Directly after that, / kind of while it's going on, we are setting up and getting ready for the filming of Season 2 of RV Unplugged.
We are so excited about this. It's going to be so much fun.
Well, and we've had a lot of meetings and a lot of talk, and I can tell you that a lot of work, especially away from me, I've put in some work, but Rob, Tony, Todd, Steph, everybody that I just mentioned, Phil and Stacy, they put in so much work to make RV Unplugged happen, and our crew has just grown this year with the addition of me on the production side, as well as Rob Boyer from Alliance RV is also helping us out as well. So that is like that's February.
So that's like 6 weeks.
So after that, we are kind of making our way back to Texas, where we're going to kind of secure a new home base, for a handful of months, because somebody starts a new job and we have to get her onboarded and comfortable and working and all those things.
Exactly. It's a big clinic, and I just need to find the groove and then start to transition myself to that flexible schedule.
Right. So in the middle of all of that,
because that's not enough.
if you don't know, again, the whole Golf Pro thing. So my dad and I and a couple of our friends take a golf trip every year, sometimes twice a year. We're doing that. So essentially, after you get going for a few weeks, I go back to Florida because we're going to go play golf at Streamsong Resort, which is somewhere we haven't played before. So I'm excited about that. Then I come home, and then I leave again in about 3 weeks. After that, because my dad and I attend the Masters every year. And if you're a golf fan, you know what the Masters are. If you're not a golf fan, it's essentially our Super Bowl.
I just thought of something that's in that time frame that he didn't mention. And I don't think that the mathed in his little brain. We're celebrating 20 years together.
Oh, I did. March 1st. Sorry.
So March is our wedding anniversary. We were together for about 4 years before that. So that makes 16 years married, 20 years together. We did it.
I'm alive. It's a miracle. So,
moving on.
After that, we have a cruise. Lauren's little sister is graduating high school, and in true Millers in Motion fashion, even though she's not a Miller, we gave her, your mom gave her the choice of we can go do something or we can have a party, and she picked do something.
Yes, we raised her right.
So she wanted to go on a cruise and go, swim with dolphins and do all that stuff. So as soon as she graduates, literally pretty quick, we are headed down to Galveston to pop on a cruise ship and go have some fun in warm weathers. And we do anticipate filming, maybe not a ton, but we will show a little bit of that cruise when it comes time.
Just before that cruise.
Welcome to my brain.
Exactly. Is the Alliance National Rally.
Yes.
So we will be making our way up to Indiana to hang out with the Allies.
So that is always in late May. I actually just saw in the Alliance group that it's starting to pop up and tickets go on sale at the end of January. So if you are an Alliance owner, make sure and come hang out with us. I'm sure there will be other creators there that you may know of. I just don't know for sure, so I don't want to say yet.
And if not, plenty of wonderful people having a fantastic time in the best drinks.
Also, Lauren's first time at a national rally.
That's true. He got to go last year. I didn't.
Because I drove up in her truck and no RV and stayed in a hotel.
Wait, a RV. Good job.
I did it. So that's in a nutshell what's going on, unless you want to add more because you got a look on your face.
Technically, in August is also the RV Unplugged rally.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
That thing he's been working on for months.
So, well, in all fairness, I put it on pause while we do the production. So, in August, come back to Florida. I know that sounds like it doesn't make sense, but if you attended the first RV Unplugged rally, you know it was a boondocking rally. Don't worry, we listened. Pedestals and air conditioning for everyone.
Yes.
So we are using our title sponsor, Camp Margaritaville of Auburndale, Florida, also known as the Big Boy, down there, one of the best campgrounds in the entire US of A. And we're going to take over their campground for a very long weekend of nothing but fun and seminars and fun and all kinds of stuff. Did I say fun?
Adventures like we did last time. Those were fun too.
So we will have the entire season 2 cast will be back from production to come to the rally, as well as a handful of season 1 cast that can make it. And then obviously you're going to have your Todds, your Tonys, your me's, your Robs, everybody else that's associated too. So come hang out with us in Auburndale, Florida. We're looking really forward to that. That is going to be a lot of fun.
I think that might actually be the big things for now.
That got us to middle of the year.
That's it.
So I will tell you, past that, we don't know. We have ideas. They're probably going to change. I know one big thing that I really want to do is boondock more.
Yes.
So there's a stigma that big RVs can't boondock. Not mean we can't, but typically it's harder, and it may be. But we're going to try and disprove that as best we can.
We're going to find out why.
Because there are not a lot of rigs bigger than we are.
Yes, and hopefully amidst all of these, I can take Stella, my horse, to some competitions, and maybe even what they call chasing points. So trying to win throughout different shows, so at the end of the year, your horse is the best in that division. So that, we'll see, hopefully.
Did you keep track of that? I may need help keep my calendar straight this year.
It's true. But lots of fun, lots of adventures. We are excited for it.
So in addition to the gazillion of things that we have going on and upcoming and all the fun videos and podcasts that we have coming up, please don't forget in the midst of all of that, we're constantly adding and taking things away from our merch shop. So if you're looking for a fun camping shirt, hiking shirt, just know we don't make a whole lot of shirts with just our logo on them.
Right.
It'll have a subtle nod to us in some way. But for the most part, we just try to make fun shirts. So if you wish that a shirt existed, let us know. By all means, we'll see if we can make a design for you.
It's actually a lot of fun for us. Yeah.
For Lauren, I'm not the best visual designer. I'm more of a video editor. So all of this gear and doing the channels and the podcast does cost quite a bit of money to upkeep. And so we are super appreciative that anybody that chooses to support us through the Millers in Motion family. That's our membership program. So we do want to give a huge shout out to our Inspire level members. And Wes, man, just talking to you, we really do appreciate not just the membership, but the friendship.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
So with that being said, again, thank you so much for joining us for 100 episodes. If you want to know how bad we were at first, go check out number 1.
Or don't. It's okay.
We do have a playlist that goes through every single one of our videos. I will say that the first 12 were Millers in Motion 1.0. We started somewhere around number 12 to 14 for 2.0. So again, thank you so much. 100 videos is a big milestone for us, and I'm super proud to say, at least in the 2.0 iteration of Millers in Motion, RV Life edition, we've never missed a release date. And so hopefully you've enjoyed the fact that we are consistent.
If nothing else.
Right. So also, I do want to mention, if you have ways that you prefer to watch these videos, and I say that, like, do you like this camera view? Do you prefer us to just have a GoPro? Do you like more of the action stuff? Do you like us talking more about the RV? Let us know. We've always said from the very beginning, from episode 1/12, that we want to make videos that you guys want to watch. And so don't ever forget that we take every comment that has either criticism or suggestions very seriously.
That's right. It is a community, and we sure appreciate you being part of it.
With that, I'm cold, and I want to go to Florida. Tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you from sunny Florida.
Bye, Mom.
Now my wheels in motion and my